was born in Russia in 1859 and who died in New York in 1916. I'll read part of it. No matter where I may die, I do not want to be buried among the nobles, aristocrats, or wealthy, but among the common people, workmen, the people proper. There are to be no titles or eulogies upon my tombstone, except for my name, Shalom Aleichem, on one side, and the Jewish inscription on the other. There are to be no discussions or debates about the perpetuation of my name or the erection of a monument in New York or the like. If I would not be able to rest in my grave if my friends were to play fools. On the anniversary of my death, my only surviving son and son-in-law, if they so desire, may say Kaddish. But should they have no such desire, or should the time not permit, or should it be against their religious convictions, they may accomplish the same object by assembling all of my daughters, grandchildren, and friends, selecting one of my stories, and reading it in whatever language may best be intelligible to them. So one of his stories, one of his most beloved, Gymnasium, the high school, in remembrance of Shalom Aleichem.
Not bad. Good, but not bad. Not bad at all.
Please, stop cracking your knuckles. What's so wonderful?
Wonderful. I didn't crack my knuckles. I cracked them so. Live cautiously and quietly, I always say. Cautiously and quietly. Cautiously and quietly, I run my business. Cautiously and quietly, I make a living. Cautiously and quietly, I went bankrupt twice already. Cautiously and quietly, I began, with God's help, all over, from the beginning, all over again. But I have a seat in the synagogue. I'm blessed, a son, and a business. Doesn't do too bad. And a wife. Also blessed with you, Arnold.
Amen.
Man, after all, is something. God created first Adam, first a man.
That God created Adam first is his business, but that he put more sense in my little finger than in your whole head is not my fault.
What connection are you bringing this up?
But a decision has to be made. Who makes it?
What's the decision that you're rubbing the same spot on the table for? Half an hour already.
When is the last time you were in your son's room with your eyes open?
What kind of a question?
So answer the question.
So ask the question without insulting me. I was there this morning.
And what did you see?
Saw what was in front of my eyes.
What did you see?
What do you mean, what did I see? I saw what was there.
So I repeat, when is the last time you were in Moishe's room with your eyes open? You didn't see the books?
Books? Of course I saw his books.
What books?
His books, the Gemara, his Hebrew books.
In the boys' room are books, yes. The Gemara and Hebrew books. But a book of maths, you didn't see? A geography book, you didn't see? A tourist book on South America, you didn't see?
What?
And a picture, you didn't see? You never noticed it?
What picture?
Over his bed. He put it up himself. It's a big train with smoke crossing
Over his bed?
Wait, you can look afterwards. Don't you see? He's opening his eyes. He's reading. He's thinking. New grass grows. Old grass dies. He wants to learn. He wants to know. More than they teach him, Heather. What does he want to do? What does he want to be when he grows up? What does he want to get out of life? New grass grows.
Old grass dies grass. With God's help, he'll grow up in good health and come into the business with me.
For you, the only reason the sun rises in the morning is it's time to open up the shop. And the only reason it goes down at night is it's time to close up.
Hannah, please, talk simple. Tell me what is on your mind.
How is Moishe going to get into high school?
What? Where is it written that Moishe has to get into the high school?
If you take your nose out of the account books and talk to the boy for 5 minutes, you know. That's what he wants. He wants to learn more than they teach him.
Is that so? The cheder isn't enough? The Torah, the Bible, the Gemara, the Talmud, it isn't enough? You must also go to the high school? Their high school?
Their high school. The high school. There are some things he can't learn in cheder. Education is supposed to be for everybody, not only Gentiles.
One page of the Torah is
Everybody
worth...
says that a good education, mathematics...
And everybody is crazy.
Certainly. And you're the only one in your right mind. If my friends and enemies and my I wouldn't envy them.
I don't envy a man who has to take advice from a woman.
And I don't envy a woman who has a man that needs the advice of a woman. Go crack your knuckles.
Nevertheless, notwithstanding, the answer is no. No studying for the high school. Arnold, I feel like...
In the kitchen. You don't know where the tea is? And don't rattle the spoon in the glass.
I'll even bite the sugar with my mouth closed. What are you worrying about?
The junior preparatory entrance examination is not so simple.
Junior preparatory entrance examination, what are you worrying your head about? You could travel the land, up and down, far and wide, east and west, and you won't find the boy with a finer head than him. He is, after all, the son of a father. One page of the Gemara. Yes, Moishi?
I have to do a review. You read me the questions and I'll give you the answers.
Oh, certainly, Moishi. I'll read you the questions, and you give me the answers. Moishi, you glad that we decided that you should go to the high school? Well, all right, we'll see. So what is this? What language is this? What are they stuffing the boy's head with?
It's algebra.
Ah, algebra. So this is algebra. What's algebra?
Give me the book. Algebra is arithmetic.
Now, so if it's arithmetic, I can't read it? Please, what do I do in the shop all day? Addition, subtraction, algebra. So what's the question?
On the top of the page, problem number 1.
All right. X plus y equals 11. X minus y equals 3. How much is x? How much is x? What's x? What's x and what's y? How do you know?
Give me the book.
The answer in the back, page 233.
Oh, so if the answers are in the back, I can't read it? Please.
X equals 7, y equals
What?
1. Problem number 1. Answers on page 233. X equals 7, y equals 4.
Oh, certainly. X equals 7, y equals 4. You see, it's simple. And you're worried because they give it a fancy name, junior preparatory. A boy who can figure X and Y in his head? Moishi, tell me, what is this X? What is it Y?
This is the list. For the junior preparatory, please. Congratulations. Your son got it.
So ours will be any different?
Got an F.
F? What F?
There are 3 grades, my husband mine. E for excellence, E for passing, and F for failure. He got an F. He failed.
Impossible. A boy with a head like his, famous throughout the whole town, the whole county even. Cats. Moisture. F.
All right, it's settled.
Well, I always said that if his learning was restricted to only Cheder Torah. Wait a minute, what's second?
We'll take the senior preparatory entrance examination. With the tutor, there'll be no trouble.
Wait, what senior preparatory? What tutor?
He failed the junior, so next year, when he takes the examination again, he'll be a year older and the right age for the senior preparatory examination. Naturally, he'll need a tutor.
Naturally.
Can I tutor him? Can you? You don't know 2 words in grammar, let alone geometry.
What are you talking about? Geometry.
The subjects he's got to study for the exam. It's settled.
Anala, this time I put my foot down. There will be no more examinations, no more algebra, no more grammar, no more geometry, and this Chana, in the face Chana,
I'm looking.
this is final.
What is the area of a circle, Mushka?
Higher square,
And the circumference?
2 pi r.
What is Pythagoras' theorem, Mushka?
The square in the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares and the adjacent sides.
Expressed algebraically, Mushka?
A square plus b squared equals c squared.
Good evening,
Now,
Professor.
declension. First nominative, then genitive, then dative, then accusative.
When did it become Moshka? Suddenly
Semblance of
Moishi isn't
silence,
good
please.
enough?
Nominative, dative,
Silence.
genitive, accusative. The word salami.
Such a word for grammar? She has to insult us, right to our
Quiet,
faces.
please. Decline, garlic.
It isn't enough that we're paying her an arm and a leg already. For salami, garlic, the heavens will forgive me for what I am thinking.
If you're going to continue, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Another minute, take her by the leg, throw her out the window.
I know how you feel. But remember, he's learning, he'll pass, he'll enter the high school. This is the important thing.
His kind I know already. Only tell me this. What if he fails again? Fails, he won't fail. A boy with a head like his, why should you even give such a thing a thought? Nominative, additive, subtractive, accusative, he'll pass! What are you doing? Looking for your friends also? You've been there 20 minutes.
Well! 4 Ds, passed in everything.
You can congratulate me too.
You're so passed.
He's boasting. We didn't look yet, so if you'll excuse me, Will. Cats, Moishi. 4 E's.
Ease?
Better than P for passing, E for excellent. 4 E's.
What did I tell you? We'll be schoolmates, my son and yours.
Is that so? Perhaps we will be.
What did she mean by that?
What are you standing around for, boasting?